Good morning.
Good morning.
Hopefully everything is working right because we've changed some stuff around with our cameras. So hopefully everything's good. Welcome to the live this morning. We're getting ready to get into our secrets. This one is insane. Shout out to everybody who's been following us on TikTok, by the way, because we had a huge TikTok over the weekend.
Yes.
The guy who was or the girl that was a prison guard. That was the one that ended up blowing up.
Oh, yeah.
Her talking about like how inmates hook up with guards and stuff like that.
Did you see one of the comments where somebody was like, my grandma and mom or somebody had
kids with
by
inmates. Yes. Yeah. How crazy is that? Let's get into our secrets this morning. Everybody has that dirty little secret that they've been holding on to. And so if you want to get that off your chest, you reach out to us.
Absolutely. And we'll love to get your, secret and judge you.
Not judge. You always say judge. No, if you need advice or, anything along that lines, reach out and then we'll go ahead and get the Hot Fam on that. Now, remember, we are on live, so you can find us on the Hot Facebook page. You can get us on YouTube and Twitch, Dex and Barbie T, all one word there. Let's go ahead and get this dude on. This is a huge secret that he has been keeping from his roommate. And the secret's about his roommate's girl. He needs some advice because, here, we'll let him talk. Good morning. Go ahead. We have done the voice change for him.
My friend and roommate from college just started dating this girl, and he brought her over to our house for a game night. But to my surprise, it was actually this girl that I sort of know. We aren't friends or anything like that, but I have seen her at several gay clubs that I've been to. So there's actually two secrets in this.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
I do drag on the weekends in Charlotte, and my roommate has no idea.
Wow.
The bigger secret is that I know his girl is transgender, and he has no idea.
So wait. So his girlfriend, he doesn't know that she is a cisgender male.
No.
Okay.
And she's gorgeous, but I know that he wouldn't have dated her if he knew that she was transgender, which sounds shallow, but, I've lived with this guy since freshman year. It's the reason why I don't tell him I do drag, and I still don't want to have to tell him that if I tell her, but,
right.
About the scenario, but I feel like if she's going to go for a straight guy, then maybe she needs to be honest with him, so, what do I do?
Okay.
Woo,
jeez.
that's tough.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, it's not your secret to tell, I would say.
Right.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's hard. Maybe have a discussion with her and say, hey, you should definitely tell him the truth.
Yeah, but what if she doesn't say, okay, well, no, I'm not going to. He doesn't need to know that kind of stuff.
Oh, boy.
I'm also worried that she'll expose my secret, too, if I talk to her about it.
This is going to blow up. That's what I'm going to tell you right now.
Maybe you should tell him your secret. Just go ahead and get it out there. It may not even be that bad. He may just be like, okay.
No, I think you just don't say anything. I just don't. Yeah, I don't think because it's not your secret to tell. 866-639-4689. I don't know what to do on this kind of situation. Give us a call. Have you ever been in a situation like this where, you found out that the person you were dating might not be into, your gender?
And honestly, they obviously aren't that close because if I was close with somebody like this, if they were my best friend, I would just go ahead and say something. If we're tight like that,
yeah,
I would be comfortable. But I also wouldn't be hiding that kind of secret from them either about, him. He does drag. He doesn't want him to know. So,
right.
I mean, they're obviously not that close.
That's a
so
lot.
in a way, it's mind your business. So I don't know.
What would you do? 866-639-4689. Give us a call and share your thoughts. Gosh, man, that's a lot, right? So what do? Dex, I know you didn't just say don't tell him. I don't know what to say. Let's get these calls in. Hold on. Hi, good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person. Hey, good morning, Marie. Hang on. We've got one call ahead of you. Good morning. Go ahead. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Kimberly calling from Great Court.
Go ahead. What are your thoughts on this real quick?
I think he should tell because that's the kind of stuff that get people killed. I mean, you find transgenders winding up dead because their secret came out during an intimate moment. So I think he should tell.
Well, I think that they've already. I think that she's what is it? Post.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at this point, gosh, I don't know. You're right. Give me. Thank you very much. your thoughts. Make sure you put them in the comments this morning so we have this. We got another spam bob in here. That sucks. Oh, Jared's not in here. I'll get Jared to block him. Hey, good morning, Dr. Marie.
Oh, I love blocking. Let me do it.
I don't think it's anybody's place to out anybody else, but he need to go to her and be like, you got X amount of time to tell him, or I'm going to start the conversation in front of you.
Boom. Okay. That's good point. Good point. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, you guys. It's Tiara, and I'm calling from Georgia right now.
All right, Tiara. What are your thoughts on this?
I honestly think he should say something only because when the roommate, like, what temper does the roommate have? Because, people get killed for this stuff.
Yeah.
That's my
right.
only aspect of it, because if you don't tell him, and he do find out, will he kill him, and you could have prevented it? That's the only aspect I got out of that.
Yeah.
Because people just snap when they figure out they've been dating a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good point. Thank you very much. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Man, I'm calling from Knoxville, Tennessee. Dex.
Yes, sir. What are your thoughts?
Man, I just called real quick just to make sure that you wrote that down for my daughter for her birthday Thursday. You know this is your boy, D from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Barbie. You remember you wrote it down.
I did, but that paper got thrown away. So what was her birthday?
Yes. Sorry, real quick. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Our birthday's not till Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we got plenty of time. Okay.
Yeah, we got plenty
Call
of
back.
time.
Call back.
I
Call
just
back.
called back in.
Call back. Yes. Remind us, call back a little bit later on. Good morning. What's your name? Missed that phone call. Stay on topic, people. All right. Let me go ahead and get these calls edited. We got about 2 minutes, B.
Hell, if he wants to flaunt it, let him, long as he don't involve me. Oh, my gosh, he's back. They should tell him together.
I don't know about telling them together.
I'm sure the friend knows that the person is transgender.
Do they?
His roommate needs to know. I'd still love and support them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry. 1 second.
Thank you, Jared. Did you get those comments?
Yeah, there's some spam bots in there. Can you
Don't
block
tell
them?
them to get. I already blocked them.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Everyone deserves to find love, but honesty is key. That part, Brittany. I mean,
I think we're doing like an emergency broadcast test right now.
Oh.
What does that sound like in Knoxville? Because that's here,
Oh yeah.
right? What's up, Isabel? Good morning. Don't tell them together. Yeah, Brittany. I agree with Brittany.
Get off the phone, bro, with that birthday. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm stumped on this one because
Chelsea, what up? Good morning.
they obviously aren't that close if you're hiding this kind of secret from him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't even tell him your secret, don't even bother telling him someone else's secret. So until he can, announce his own secret,
All right, let's do it.
he should keep it hush hush.
Get off the phone, bro, with that birthday ish.
I'm hungry.
All right, let's get into this.
Jesus.
All right. I'm going to break in whenever it goes into the chorus. We're about to recap, Isabella. You see Jackie's comment?
No.
My daughter turns 16 June 27, 2026.
Write that
down,
down,
Barbie
Barbie
T. All right, here we go. You're probably right. Yo, I had to go into Knoxville. All I had was cash. Everywhere I go, I got so much change. I hate it. Here we go. Barbie T, quick recap. What are we talking about this morning on our secrets?
Okay, so this guy, he found out that his roommate is dating a girl that he knows who is transgender, and he doesn't want to tell his secret because
He knows because he does drag shows.
Yeah, he does drag shows, so that's how he knows the girl.
So
And
this
he's like-
roommate doesn't know anything. This roommate is dating a girl that he thinks is a girl, you know, and then his roommate does drag shows, which, I mean, like, I feel like you need to tell the guy just because, I mean, like, there's a lot of secrets going on in that house. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, this guy doesn't know anything.
Yeah, but my whole stance on this is like, if you're not comfortable telling your secret, then you should be hush hush about someone else's.
No, you're right. Absolutely. But we wanted to know, you know, because this guy wants to know if he should tell, you know, his roommate about this person. And keep in mind, they're not like tight. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Not the roommate and him, but him and that girl. Like he's just seen her
Yeah,
at
he
these
knows
clubs.
knows of her. Yeah.
Dr. Murray, go ahead.
I don't think it's anybody's place to out anybody else, but he need to go to her and be like, you got X amount of time to tell him, or I'm going to start the conversation in front of you.
Interesting. Good morning. Go ahead. What about you, Tiara?
I honestly think he should say something only because when the roommate, like, what temper does the roommate have? Because, you know, people get killed for this stuff.
Yeah.
That's my only aspect of it, because if you don't tell him and he do find out, will he kill him, and you could have prevented it? That's the only aspect I got out of that.
Yeah.
Because people just snap when they figure out they've been dating a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your thoughts, 866-639-4689. I like the idea of just telling the girl, you know, yo, you probably need to talk to him about this ahead of time, you know, and get this out in public and, you know, make sure that it's in public.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And then tell him, his roommate, his truth as well.
And maybe the guy already knows. That's another thing. Maybe he already knows and he's totally cool with it. But there's a lot of secrets going on. You know what I mean? 866-639-4689. Have you ever had a secret that you were like holding from a roommate and you were like, man, I don't know if I should tell? Did you? And what ended up happening? Woo, let it all out.
Does that
Just
mean
not
we're
right.
bougie now when you get to a point where you hate change in your pocket? Not gonna lie, sometimes at the gas station I walk out and throw it in the parking lot. What?
Good morning. Hang on just a second. Money is money. Absolutely. The thing is that like with a card, you have all of your money. And so I never know how much money I need to be, you know, getting out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by. Good morning. We've got two calls ahead of you. Stand by. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. It's Tori.
Tori, good morning. Go ahead. What do you got for us?
So I have a different take on this.
Okay.
Definitely don't feel like he should out his the trans woman. But I feel like he should approach her and like, hey, I know my roommate. I know how he is. And he may not be comfortable with your lifestyle and like the things that you're doing. So before they get super serious or before things escalate to an emotional point of view to where she could get hurt, I definitely feel like he should warn the roommate's friend.
Okay. Good points. Thank you
Right.
very
Yeah,
much.
Because
right.
if he's not comfortable enough just to say, hey, I do drag, then like there's something else there that could be like transgender something significantly more of a process.
Yep.
Good points. Good points.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Oh, damn it. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning, my favorite people. You already know who it is. It's Melissa from Simpsonville. What's up?
What's up,
Melissa?
Go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning. So I'm 100% a believer what's done in the dark always comes to the light. And, I mean, in a way, it is not – I do kind of agree with Dex. It's not the secret, you know. It's not that person's secret to tell, but at the same time, what if they already know? And, you know –
And then it's not a big deal. That's why, you know, you kind of have that conversation. More and more I keep thinking, you know what, he needs to have at least a conversation with the girl so that they can talk about it. So I agree with
they all just need to sit down and just let it, you know, they all just need to like have one of those, what do you call that, like intervention or whatever, you know, a conversation. They just all need to sit down and just let it all out. It's going to open up a can of worms.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, yes, it is. But, yep. Thank you.
Intervention. That's not Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I don't want to give my name only because it was a criminal record involved.
Okay.
But I had a similar situation where I'm a female, I went to a straight club and met a girl. Well, I thought it was a guy. And she had the thing and everything on. And I dated her for about 3 months because, you got the 90-day rule. And when the time came, I found out she was a girl, and I beat the brakes off of her. And I ended up going to jail for gay bashing, assault, and vandalism. But for me, I think that the roommate should tell the other roommate because you're playing with people's sexuality, and everybody don't rock that way. And the only reason why I didn't get charged with a felony versus a misdemeanor is because when she appeared in court, my attorney said, look, Your Honor, she looked like a boy. They kept calling a girl name, and she stood up looking like a dude, facial hair and everything. So, yeah, he needs to say something. Real talk, he needs to say something because it's somebody's sexuality.
So you wow.
So when you guys hadn't been physical at all, and when it came time to do the you saw something else.
Yep. She was taking, how they take too long. She was taking too long in the bathroom, came down, lights was off. Beautiful. Something didn't feel right because I'm a pro at what I'm doing. And I was like, I seen it, and I beat the brakes off of her, like bad, like real bad, real bad, real bad. And the taping down the breast, all of that. She did all that. And it's really people that prey on people like that, where they pray for straight people. Yeah, I'm with old girl that just called. They need to say something because they might get hurt. You might be able to save a life because the 911, the neighbor saved her life because I was trying to kill her in her own home. Okay. Yeah, I'm so serious.
Thank you very much for your call.
You're welcome.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Child.
That escalated quickly.
Very quickly. The roommate telling his secret is going to make his friend wonder why he is telling them all of a sudden. It's a little unfair to out her, but she's walking around with another man. No one would second guess to snitch.
For real, it could save a life. Yeah. So can you give me a recap of that? Because I kept trying to think about. So she was at a gay club. That was a girl that called, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she thought she was talking to a girl.
She thought she was talking to a man.
She thought she was talking to a man.
Yeah, she said, I met a girl. I thought I was talking to a man. She thought she was a
guy trying to be a girl?
No. She met this person as a man. She believed this person had born male parts. So when it came down to, hooking up.
It was a strap on.
I don't know. I'm assuming it was.
She said that there was some piece down there.
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't know. And she said she had her boobs taped down and everything.
We're going to get on probation on Facebook. I just see it right now. Like, I just do. God.
Woo!
All right. Thought so much.
She was at a straight club? She was at a straight club? Oh, okay.
Oh, she was at a straight club. Okay. Because that's where I got kind of confused because I was like, wait a minute. You're in a...
Yeah, if you're in a gay club and you're not gay, I mean, this is just me personally. I don't ever expect to like try to talk to anybody in there, to be honest. Like, because if I know that's not my sexual, I'm just there to have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not looking to,
Okay, so let's change the topic. How about that? All right, you guys feeling like that? Jeez. All right.
The movie is Boys Don't Cry.
What's that?
What's that?
Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
I've never. I think I've heard about it. So here's a question for you real quick. Have you ever injured yourself doing normal, everyday, mundane things? The reason why we bring this up is we're about to go on the air with someone going to the emergency room because of eating cereal.
That I don't understand.
You're about to find out. Wait till you hear what happened. You'll never eat cereal the same. You'll probably think about this tomorrow when you're eating cereal if you eat it for breakfast. Because, like, literally this could happen to anyone.
It could.
Anyone. Like, honestly, I'm going to think about this whenever I'm eating potato chips. You know what I'm saying? Because I like those kettle cooked chips, the ones that are super crispy. Hell, I could be in the emergency room for that stuff. This is such a sticky subject. I agree with you. Bottom line, I think our advice, by the way, to give you guys a good wrap on this, on the
mind
secrets.
your business.
I don't think so. I think for me, I'm going to side with you need to have a conversation with that girl that's talking to the roommate, and then tell her that she needs to have that conversation with the dude. You know what I mean? In a public place. Before it gets any further.
I just feel like, I don't know.
If you have secrets, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I just feel like that girl, you know what you're getting yourself into when you don't. You know the possibility of how it could go good or go bad.
Right.
So if you're going to put yourself in that position, you have to be prepared for, and handle it accordingly. Like, I don't know. I personally, if he's not telling his secret, then you got to stay out of it. That's just how I see it. Mind your business.
Bye. What are your final thoughts? Feel free. Do you agree with Barbie's, don't say anything, mind your business? Or do you think he should at least talk to the girl? Where is that other topic? We got one more.
If you have secrets, cool. But if you keep secrets that could negatively affect others in the long run, there's problems foreshadowing.
Boom.
Because it's like, in this situation, he's damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I would say like I didn't know. If they're not that close. Now, if it's somebody that I tell everything to, like we're open like that, and I know for a fact that they would have an issue with it, I'd be like, listen, you might want to ask some questions.
Right.
So, and but like, it's all about how comfortable you are and close they are. Just talk like adults. Agreed, Mackenzie. Agreed. But at the same time, sometimes you just got to mind your business. Because, whew.
Okay.
That should be told from the door. Then there will be no misunderstanding.
I mean, it's a good point, too. Just talk like adults. That's what Barbara said. The
facts.
Said from the door. Prophet said he would have done the same thing as that one caller. Y'all are the perfect example of a guy-girl friendship. Dex talking about man rules. That man better tell that. Oh, that's right. That was from earlier this morning. We were talking about man rules that guys should know. Like, it's just understood that this is a rule that guys should know. One is what were some of the big ones, Barbie?
One was bros over hoes.
Yes, I totally agree with that one. Do not try to talk to your friend's girl, no matter what.
Yeah.
And if they're broken up, you need to at least ask twice before.
What?
Like, ask once, yo, is it okay for me to talk to the girl? And they say yes. And then you come back the next day and you say, hey, look, I just want to make 100% sure. If you have any feelings, you need to tell me. And then you can talk to the girl, the ex. Even then, I'm kind of like, 40 seconds.
Do whatever your conscience can handle. That's the one, Tiffany.
What happens?
Me personally, I can handle minding my own business. And my name Bennett, and I ain't in it. That's what my papa says. My papa always say, my name Bennett, and I ain't in it. Have fun. Kenny said, move out.
Yo, and that might be, you should start looking for a place at that point.
Yeah. Because this is the thing. What if, like, what happened to that
Stand
girl?
by. Here we go. Okay, so the question is, have you ever had to go to the hospital doing just a normal, mundane, everyday kind of task, whatever it might be? we want to hear your stories on this. Hold on. We're going to open up the phones, but this is what ended up happening. This guy, he was 16. He doesn't like eating cereal with milk
Okay.
because it gets too soggy.
I understand.
So he'll just eat cereal without the milk. He'll just pop it in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one day he comes home and he's like, yo, I'm super hungry. I want to go ahead and get my cereal. And so he starts eating the cereal straight out the box. But the thing is, he was in a hurry. So he was eating real fast. And so
crunching.
he was inhaling the food like just, right? And then some of it went down his windpipe,
Oh, no.
punctured his lung.
Oh, no.
He's severe pain for about 30 minutes. Then he went to the emergency room. His lung fully collapsed.
Oh, my gosh. Over Cheerios?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it was probably more like a flake, like a frosted flake. I don't know exactly what it was. Doctor told him, he told the doctor that he was having troubles breathing. They figured out what happened. Sure enough, it was a cereal flake that punctured his lung.
Whew.
How insane is that?
That is crazy.
And he still to this day eats cereal without milk. I'm going to tell you right now, pour that milk on there. That's insane. And same thing with chips. It could happen with chips, I would think.
It could.
You know what I mean? Like you eat a chip, you don't chew it down just right because you're in a hurry.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm gonna freak out anytime I swallow something the wrong way. I'm like, oh my gosh, my lungs.
Right.
You know how it hurts going down sometimes. What if that's it?
Right. Barbie, you got to be careful when you swallow.
I know. It's dangerous.
Exactly. So 866-639-4689. What? Give us a call. What is that mundane thing that you were doing? Like it's a normal thing. Barbie was talking about how she had to go to the doctor because she was helping someone move.
Yeah, no, I was moving and I dropped a CPU on my foot.
Right.
That hurt.
And so smashed her little toe. Have you ever had like a normal, mundane, everyday thing happen where you were like just kind of doing your thing and next thing you know, you had to go to the emergency room? 866-639-4689. Call now. Ooh, food killing you. No.
Get into it. Yeah. Be careful swallowing out there, guys. Swallowing in these streets is dangerous AF. Don't swallow the wrong thing. Good morning, Renee.
What's up, Renee? Good morning.
Renee, I am so mad. I did not hear from you Friday.
Yeah, what's up? Word of the day, careful swallowing. Kimberly over there on YouTube, that sounded so bad. Did it sound bad?
So bad.
Was it
out here swallowing in these streets?
That's right. Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name's Ashley. I'm calling from Knoxville.
Okay, everyday task, and then you ended up having to go to the emergency room.
Well, I didn't actually go to the ER, but it's still scary enough that I should have.
Okay.
I was driving down the road, decided I wanted to eat a Reese cup. I've eaten Reese's my whole life. Decided I was going to put the whole thing in my mouth at once. Yeah, I about died.
Oh, no.
Literally started choking on it, couldn't breathe. I was panicking because I was going down the road.
Did this just happen?
It happened a few months ago.
Okay.
So you literally almost took your life trying to swallow while driving.
Yes, and I was alone. My husband or kids weren't with me or anything.
Well, see, that's the thing is sometimes you just get too ambitious and you try to put too much in there at once. And you got to realize you got to pace yourself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
right.
Piece by piece, girl.
Exactly. All right. Thank you.
I should have been.
I was this close to being like inch by inch.
Yep, same. Just a tip first. Remember, you always got to play that first.
I'm done.
Tip of the Reese.
Jeez, why is this topic turning into something like this? Dex, you messy.
Because
I just gosh, man, that poor girl, her voice was so out of it. It's probably it's affected her.
Yeah. I thought maybe, she hit something back there trying to swallow.
Yeah. Stories this morning. It's a
Imagine.
marathon, not a race.
Yeah, I have to have someone sitting there with the edit button on this topic for sure. Did this just happen? Renee didn't win tickets. I didn't know y'all were meeting anyone either. Or I would have just came by just for that. No, we went to the concert, but I was saying you didn't call in Friday. I thought you were going to call in.
Boy, what a craziness. I love going and doing stuff in different studios, but it's like riding a bike and you're having to learn all over again because there's so many new buttons. There's like, tons of new stuff going on. And I'm like, how do you even turn this stuff on?
Sometimes you can't help how big it is. Y'all are the best this morning. Knoxville must have done you well. They did.
It was good. It was good. 2 minutes.
It did.
Jesus.
Wiz did the body good. Run away.
All right. Yeah, and it feels like a homecoming for me every time I go back to it. See, 2 minutes, and we'll go on. Anybody? Stories? Let's hear you.
We didn't have Live Friday because they didn't have it set up.
Oh, I know. I brought all my cameras. Man, my backpack's still full of all of our equipment because I was like going to set it all up. I was so ambitious on Friday.
Renee. Yes, I did. You were.
Because I was like, all right, we're going to get the lighting in here. We're going to get everything knocked out. I was going to get there at 4 a.m. That did not happen.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all you ladies on here that are moms.
Yes.
So that, and then yes, Renee, I was definitely rubbing on Wiz Khalifa.
She was.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
He's so soft. His skin is so soft.
There was this one guy though. Yo, it was so bad. So, story. Dude was like, when we first got there, the guy was like, I guess working with the road crew or whatever, and he was obviously on something. He had to have been on crack. I'm telling you, he had to have been on crack. And he was like, so he started talking to me, and then he saw Barbie, and he starts hitting on Barbie. But he also talks about, I got family and everything and all this kind of stuff. But like, it was just kind of like,
it was ready to risk it all.
Right. And I was like, what are you doing, man?
It's so funny. And then he was still on 10. He was hype. It's so funny because, he's like production with the crew or whatever. And, he's
how long did that stuff last?
He has to stay to the end. He takes down the stage.
No, I mean the drug.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, he was smoking. I got a video of him.
Oh, yeah?
He started smoking later. And I'm like, you on the job, bro. Like, it was great.
It helps me work. It helps me work. All right, so here's what we're talking about. What is that everyday task that you ended up having to go to the hospital because you ended up getting injured, okay? You got to be careful. This one dude ended up having to go to the hospital because
he couldn't swallow.
Right. He was trying to eat cereal, and he ate cereal the wrong way because he didn't do it with milk. And next thing you know, he was inhaling it so fast that one of the flakes got lodged in his lung.
See, that's why you can't do it dry. You can't just start things down dry like that.
Exactly. You need to have liquid. You got to get it
moist or a little wet.
Why you got to say moist? Good morning. Go ahead. What about you?
Well, I didn't actually go to the ER, but it's still scary enough that I should have.
Okay.
Driving down the road, decided I wanted to eat a Reese's cup. I've eaten Reese's my whole life. Decided I was going to put the whole thing in my mouth at once. Yeah, I about died.
Oh, no.
Literally started choking on it, couldn't breathe. And I was panicking because I was going down the road.
Did this just happen?
It happened a few months ago.
Okay.
So you literally almost took your life trying to swallow while driving.
Yes, and I was alone. Like, my husband or kids weren't with me or anything.
Well, see, that's the thing is sometimes you just get too ambitious and you try to put too much in there at once. And you got to realize you got to pace yourself. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, as Jake would say on our live.
Yes.
866-639-4689. Everyday things, you just kind of hanging out. Maybe you're doing something around the house, and then you end up having to go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
I had to take my dad to the emergency room.
Why? What's wrong with him?
He was trying to do laundry. No, this is a long time ago.
Oh.
You remember? So he was coming down the stairs, and he was trying to do laundry, and he was being too ambitious with the amount of clothes that was in his basket.
Yeah.
And so some of it was drooping down, and he stepped on it, crashed all the way from the top of the stairs all the way down. 70-year-old man.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I thought he was dead. Seriously, he was screaming for help, and it was so loud. I was freaked out.
Did you give him a life alert after this?
No. And the thing,
should.
I know, you're right, because he won't carry his cell phone anywhere. He probably will leave his life alert somewhere else, too. Oh, son,
I'm
damn
just
it.
gonna come over and do his laundry for him.
You're going to do his laundry?
Yeah.
Please. 866-639-4689. Give us a call. All right. Everyday things that sent you to the hospital. Give us a call. Share your stories now. Hey, good morning. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Dex, it's Renee.
Renee. Uh-oh. What happened to you?
Oh, well, I was driving and smoking one day, and, you get down to that little bit that's left. They call it a roach. I inhaled that whole thing with it lit.
Whoa!
Went to take a drink of my Mountain Dew. It fell out of my hand, went everywhere. I had to get pulled over and get the drink. Oh, it was a whole show.
So you burnt yourself with a roach?
No, I sucked it in my mouth and swallowed it.
Oh, my gosh.
Trying
Renee,
to hit
you
it.
need to get you some clips.
Girl, I have 5 pairs. I just never take them with me. That's one of them things I never think about.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, obviously.
You only do it once, though.
Thank you.
You only do it once.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning, guys. It's MK.
What up, MK? Good morning. Go ahead. Tell us your story.
So I used to work for Amazon about 2.5 years ago, and I was walking to deliver this package, and I wasn't paying attention to where I was walking, and the grass was really high, and I stepped in a pothole. And when I stepped in a pothole, I rolled my ankle and fell, and so I went to the urgent care, and I ended up separating my foot in 2 separate places, and I was on crutches for like 3 months.
Holy crap.
Dang.
That's insane. Just walking.
So
Okay.
did you get like workers' comp because you were working?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
And wait, was this on their property?
It was on customer's property, a pothole in the middle of their yard.
Oh, it was on
Did
the
you sue
customer's
them
property.
too?
Yeah, no, you can't sue them.
No, I didn't sue them.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I definitely would have tried.
Barbie's ready to sue everybody. Yeah, I'm getting a check from you, and you're cool. You.
Because why you got a pothole in your yard?
Yeah, well, it's their yard, though. All right, let me get this real quick.
How about falling because of Dexter's laundry and I can't get up?
It was not doing my laundry. I'm going to tell you that much right now. Not like I'm like that great at laundry.
I'm about to do a wellness check on your dad because I feel like Dex is like, do my laundry.
No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
Y'all, MK has lived a lot of life. My goodness, her story's blessed. Yes, she has. MK has the MK, Renee, Marie, Mr. No Filter. Y'all got the craziest stories.
I'm telling you, lived a life, yo.
For real. I haven't lived.
Jackie's got stories too. Because I'm going to tell you, man, like, dang. I was surprised she didn't call in about that one guy. Which, by the way, that story went big too on TikTok. What's a clip, by the way?
Something you hold roaches with.
Oh.
Pandemic.
Oh, crap. One more song. Why is this song still stuck in my head?
I need you to stay, need you to stay.
That bear, she sounds like she's about to die. She good? Oh, you talking about that one girl with the Reese's cup? I'm telling you, man.
It holds it in, Dex.
All right.
I can move my arms today. I should.
Oh, you're doing your push-ups thing, huh?
Yeah, I didn't do them this weekend, though. I know.
Could have done it in the hotel room.
I could have, but
Barbie's doing 100 push-ups a day.
got to get the
pretty big.
flab off.
Still haven't ran with us.
I know. Running or, listen, it's one or the other. Running is really tough.
Trust me, I feel that. Are you running today? I don't want to hear excuses. Jared's not going to run. That's okay.
It's not an excuse, Jared.
Whatever.
You
I'll
got
just run
this.
by myself. How about that? All by my lonesome. Out there on the streets. all by myself. All of a sudden, I roll my ankle, have to go to the emergency room.
Renee sent me a picture of hers.
What picture was this?
Of her clips.
Oh. Now I know what they look like. Oh, wow. It's a Yoda head. Is that how that works? All right, here we go. 20 seconds.
Need you to stay. Oh. You have a Yoda?
About a mile and a half. We're building up. All right, let's get into this. So we're talking about like those everyday things that you do, like you're just kind of living your life, and then you end up having to go to the emergency room because of some dumb mistake.
Yeah, and the most popular one thus far is swallowing.
Yeah, I don't understand how that became a big right. It did start because of the cereal story.
Yeah, the guy was eating cereal and it went down the wrong pipe, I guess, or somewhere down there, and it punctured his lung. His lungs collapsed.
Had to go to the ER. Yeah, it was a whole mess. What happened to you? Let's go ahead and get MK's story on first. Good morning, MK. Go ahead.
So I used to work for Amazon about 2.5 years ago, and I was walking to deliver this package, and I wasn't paying attention to where I was walking, and the grass was really high, and I stepped in a pothole. And when I stepped in a pothole, I rolled my ankle and fell, and so I went to the urgent care, and I ended up separating my foot in 2 separate places, and I was on crutches for like 3 months.
Holy crap.
Dang.
That's insane. Just walking.
So did you get like workers' comp because you were working?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Good morning, Renee, Knoxville. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was driving and smoking one day, and, you get down to that little bit that's left. They call it a roach. I inhaled that whole thing with it lit.
Whoa!
Went to take a drink of my Mountain Dew. It fell out of my hand, went everywhere. I had to get pulled over and get the drink. Oh, it was a whole show.
So you
It
burnt
happens,
yourself
though.
with a roach?
No, I sucked it in my mouth and swallowed it.
Oh, my gosh.
Trying to
Renee,
hit
you
it.
need to get you some clips.
Girl, I have 5 pairs. I just never take them with me.
Okay. Is this a common thing? Does this happen?
No.
Okay. Listen, sometimes you just try to,
Throw it away.
Right. Exactly. Throw it away. Don't suck it to the point where you're inhaling it. You know what I'm saying? What? All right. Stories 866-639-4689. Compose yourself, Barbie. Jeez.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, guys. I think on that note.
Day after I came home after giving birth to my son, too. Jesus, Renee.
Listen, that's a stressful time, man. Giving birth. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Oh, wait. You fell down 32 stairs.
Who did that?
That's the day after she came home.
Natasha
giving
Dex,
birth.
don't say that again. Don't say what again? What did I say? I'm just having conversations, guys.
Suck it down.
Hey, good morning. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Knoxville.
Go ahead. Tell us your story.
I was frying some chicken and fish one day, and I went to flip the fish, and the whole thing of grease fell on my feet and the bottom of my legs. I had to go to Vanderbilt Hospital with 3rd-degree burns. I was there for a week.
Oh, that's awful. That is
Oh,
awful.
my gosh.
All you wanted was some fish, man, and that.
Trying to perch.
That's right.
And chicken. I was trying to cook 2 things at one time, fish and chicken, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh no! I'm telling you.
Oh, my gosh.
So now, do you get any scars from that, or were they able to take care
Yes,
of it all?
I still have scars. My whole left foot is it's no skin on my foot, and like the sides of my ankles, the skin is gone still.
How long?
And it's been 2 years.
2 years.
It's been 2 years, and the skin never came back. Like my foot is completely pink, and my ankles are pink on the sides.
Oh, my goodness.
Damn. That's awful. Yo, and and when it came to the bill, how much did that end up costing?
Well, luckily I had insurance, but I did end up with a bill of $300 for all the medical supplies and stuff that they sent me home with.
Well, that's
and
not
I
bad.
couldn't walk. I could not walk for like 4 weeks.
Oh.
Where did you end up going to the hospital?
Oh my gosh.
I had to go to Nashville, like the hospital.
Burn
Fort
Center?
Sanders, to Nashville. They could not do anything. Fort Sanders took me straight to Nashville.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening. Okay. I want to tell you right now, my ass just gets a CAT scan and I get an $1,800 bill or however much it was. This guy has third-degree burns and all sorts of insane stuff. Had to go to Nashville, and all he has to pay is $300.
Graft. I'm surprised they didn't do a skin graft.
Yes.
Or anything.
That's
Good
crazy.
Lord. I worked at McDonald's as a teen, and one of the managers slipped on a wet floor, and her entire arm went down on the mat, in the vat of oil. Worst smell, and her scream will live with me forever. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's intense.
Jeez. Oh, man, that's horrible. While I was working, my son, one at the time, touched pull up on the door, on the oven door. When my mom opened it, and it had second-degree burns on both hands. They sent him to Augusta. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I did something like that with an air fryer because, there's like a little basket inside the air fryer or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you touched it?
I touched it after it, because I was trying to push it down. I don't know. It was dumb. Anyways, I didn't have fingerprints for like a week. Could have committed crimes and been fine. All right, fam. That's going to wrap it up. We love you guys. Dak's mad. I am mad because, man, that's crazy. $300, I need his insurance. Right. What's going on with this company? Better insurance. My gosh. That's it. I'm striking.
Going on strike.
That's right. All right, guys. Take care. We love you guys. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning.